Hello, fellow storytellers. Today, we're diving into a fantastic new feature from Sudowrite, series folders. It's designed to make managing your series even smoother, especially when dealing with shared characters, world-building elements, and outlines across multiple books. Let me break it down for you. What are series folders? Series folders are a new type of folder in Sudowrite that allow all projects inside them to share their characters, world-building, and outlines. Think of it like putting all your story notes in one big treasure chest. Everything in there is accessible to each project, which makes writing a series a lot easier. But first, I'm going to take a quick moment to show all the new features that have recently come out. If you click the question mark, a menu appears. This is where you can find the FAQs, a link to the Sudowrite Discord, a button to suggest a new feature or report a bug. There's also a search box to quickly find your writing projects. The What's New link will show you all the latest updates the developers have pushed out. Alright, let's go back to the folders. If you read the folder announcement already, feel free to close that box. Another box appears behind it that shows links to more Sudowrite resources. You can close this box if you want. It'll reappear again when you return to the home page. A few things to know about folders. Hover over any folder to preview your 3 most recent projects in that folder. Click on a preview to go directly into that project without opening the folder. You can create or move folders inside of folders. You can navigate easily with the file path provided at the top of your screen in folders. And projects can be dragged over that file path to relocate them. When you delete a folder, all its contents move to trash together. Don't worry, you can restore entire folders and their contents from the deleted projects page, available via the settings menu if you need them back. Now you can see I have a new folder. I'm going to create a new writing project. Once created, the new project appears on the home page. Now you can grab it and drag it into your new folder. Inside that folder, you can create another folder or move your cursor to the right and click on the 3 dots to get another menu where you can move your project into any other folder that you've created on your home page. You can also delete the project as well. Back on the home page, you can also choose to move your folder with all the writing projects inside of it to another folder or delete that folder and the projects within it at once. So, what are series folders? Series folders are a new type of folder in Sudowrite that allow all projects inside them to share their characters, world-building, and outlines. Think of it like putting all your story notes in one big treasure chest. Everything in there is accessible to each project, which makes writing a series a lot easier. Here's how it works. Say you have 2 separate projects, one featuring Sherlock Holmes and another with Robin Hood. If you move both of these projects into a series folder, they now share their characters, world-building, and outline information. Essentially, Sherlock and Robin can appear in both projects now. And even better, if you take these projects out of the series folder later, they still keep that combined list of characters and details they gained from being in the folder. Why this is awesome for your series. This feature is especially helpful for authors writing a series where different books have overlapping characters or locations. Instead of recreating character cards or world-building notes for each new book, you can simply add the projects to a series folder and boom! Instant access to everything you need. One thing to keep in mind, if you have variations of characters across different books, like Book 1 Robin versus Book 2 Robin, these variations will appear separately in the series Bible. This is intentional for now, as it helps keep each book's unique character evolution intact. If this starts to feel cluttered, you can simply toggle off the visibility of the characters or world-building elements that aren't currently relevant to the book you're working on. Adding new projects. If you create a brand new project inside a series folder, that project instantly gains access to all of the existing series Bible content. So, if you start book 3, you don't need to re-enter your entire world. It's all right there, ready to go. Want to see it in action? Feel free to follow along with me. First, create your projects that will represent each book in your series. Now switch on Story Bible. I'm just going to throw in a very universal idea here into the brain dump. I'm going to choose a Christmas story with a cute moral message. Then I'm going to move on to the genre, where I'll put a cozy Christmas short story. Let's pick one of the featured styles. In this case, I'll go with approachable and charming. This style will make the reader feel warm and fuzzy, which is perfect for a Christmas short story. Then I'll generate a synopsis. Hopefully your brain dump is more robust than mine. Even if it isn't, Sudowrite works like magic and will give you a decent story starter that you can later expand upon. Next up is our characters. I'm going to just generate a cast here to be quick. Once you're satisfied with your characters, then you can start customizing them even further by adding traits or an example of how your character talks. Don't forget to define whether your character is a minor supporting one or the antagonist, and so on. What's after characters? Yep, you got it. World building. Now I can really get lost in huge rabbit holes here, so I'm just going to make one setting for this example, which will be a Christmas small town. Oh, looks like it made a pun of the AIism of Willowbrook and just called this town Hollybrook. Silly Sudowrite. Head back to the home page to get to your series folder. We're going to go into Book 2 in the series. Turn on Story Bible in Book 2. Now you'll see that each project shares the same characters and other resources. With the series folder, there's no need to copy things over. Just make sure that your books are in the proper order. It helps to ensure that the key events and character developments in your timeline are accurate and well-defined. So, now you're looking at an ongoing series I'm writing under an old pen name. I wanted to show you how the different versions of a character appear as separate entries in the series folder. If you're wondering why that is, it's to better represent a character as they progress through their own character arc as well as the overreaching arc of the series you're writing. Still, if this isn't something you like, then you can easily hide what you don't need from the AI. To the right of each character's affiliation are 3 dots. Click those dots and a menu will appear. This is where you can hide the character from the AI or show them again at any time. Now to recap this tutorial. Series folders allow for shared access to characters, world building, and outlines between all projects within them. Projects inside series folders will share characters and other resources. No need to copy things over. Different versions of a character will appear as separate entries, but you can hide what you don't need. New projects created in a series folder automatically get access to the series Bible content. That's all for now. These new features are all about making sure your writing flow stays seamless and your worlds stay connected. Keep experimenting with what works for your writing, and remember Sudowrite is a magical tool, but the real creative power of your story lies in your hands. Let me know if you have any questions, or if there's another feature you'd like for me to demonstrate. Thanks for watching. Please like the video if it helped or hit that subscribe button. Happy writing!